All right, well, welcome back to another episode of Two Beers In, the recast, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
This episode is brought to you again by Keg Grove Brewing Company, and today's episode is titled Barrel Aged Chaos. So we'll start by doing some introductions, going around the table. We have a couple of guests with us this week that we did not have the last time. And then Jason's going to lay into what is going to happen today. And I can't speak for everybody in the room, but I am nervous. It's going to get hot in here is all I'm saying. So I am Jeff. I'm one of the owners of Keg Grove Brewing Company.
I'm Jacob. I'm the head brewer here.
Jason, the beer evangelist for Keg Grove.
I am Patrick, and I am a drinker.
I'm Kyle. I'm one of the brewers.
All right, excellent. Glad to have you guys with us. I like Patrick the Drinker. That is an excellent title. Jason, why don't you, give it a second and kind of give a tour of what we're going to get into. If you hear a little scratching today, we got Walter up here with us too. Walter. And he's making himself a little nest on the couch.
All right, we've got chaos today, gentlemen. Part of it is just going to be us talking about barrel-aged beers. What makes them good, right? We'll toss them about them. And then as part of that, we decided to do a little throwback to some of Keg Grove's previous barrel ages. So I know
they're still good.
you'll know if you're watching video, you'll know if it's not good. Right? I think everybody knows, right? 309 is the beer that's barrel aged today for us, but way back when we had quite a few different ones, and we'll just do a quick rundown. One of the first OGs of it all, Ushanka.
It's our collaboration with Russia.
Yeah, right?
No, hey,
that's right. This one's our collaboration with Cuba.
Yeah, right, there we go.
Here's Keel Hole, which was done in rum. And then we get a little bit more vibey with the beards. We got Beards in Exile. We've got Beards by Zeus. And then the original Christmas barrel age that started it all, which was, the Santa's
Look at that wax
stash.
job.
That is nice.
the
Waxy.
Sexy.
We've also got, thanks to Pat here,
You betcha.
a little Dark Lord from Three Fluids.
Nice.
Some always room from dessert from Triptych. Now, I think Triptych does some really
Amazing.
good
They've got a
barrels.
great program.
Yeah, Anthony down there is
Good stuff. Always good stuff. Everything they do.
Yes, all the beers are good.
Yeah. Something that's really special, a 2020 prop
Yes.
from Goose Island.
Same for a special day, which it is.
Here we are, special.
Special
And then,
day, special people.
and then to show that not all barrel-aged beers are always dark, thick, and heavy. We've actually got from Blake's, probably my favorite cider company of all. I mean, they do some top-notch stuff. But this is their Saint Cherie, which is a cherry cider aged in bourbon barrels.
Nice.
And then Lagunitas does what they call their Woodshop series, so part of their barrel aged. It's a soured farmhouse ale that's aged in red wine. So when you do barrel aging, right, it's not always just whiskey or rum, right? A lot of people are doing tequila now, wine barrels, red wine, white wine, even. The last couple of years, we've seen a huge move towards oak spires.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
And I want to also just interject a little bit. We gave Triptych some huge props, which they deserve.
Yeah.
But something we don't have here represented today, we don't have any white oak or distill. And I think they deserve some major props as well. They're both award-winning barrel-aged programs.
Yes.
We are not a big barrel-aged brewery.
No, at most I have 3 barrels going at a time.
We flirt with it, and that's about it. But white oak and distill have amazing programs, and if you have not yet checked theirs out,
What's it? Into the Thick of It.
Yeah.
That one at Fobab last year.
Yep.
Fantastic beer.
Amazing. I've never had a bad one from either place. It's just a matter of variance. If you don't like coconut, like I don't like coconut,
Right.
well, I'm not going to
You
like
wouldn't
coconut
like that
beer.
one.
But it doesn't make it a bad beer. It's
Right,
just
right.
not
It's
what
what
I
you
like.
like.
It distills Just Vidania one, barrel aged bourbon one in 2013, 2014, 2015, right in that age. Actually was best in show at FOBAB.
Right.
And Dos Vidania Mexican Chocolate has won bronze medal at GABF.
Right, which are huge honors.
Yeah, huge honors. You're right. I mean, yeah, we happen to have a triptych beer here today.
Right.
But yeah, I would not discount.
And it's not. We would have loved to, but this alone is going to kill us.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? We all know what we're getting into here, but I just wanted to make sure.
90 day is at the end of the month.
Oh yes,
February 21st, and they've got some great adjuncts this year.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
One of them is going through has been put into 2-year or 20-year
20 years, yeah.
wild turkey barrels.
Oh shit.
They're doing a blueberry mashup.
Nice.
Mexican chocolate.
Yeah,
Club,
Mexican
maybe.
chocolate's always
It's always
good.
good.
Last year they did an old fashioned where they aged it in bitters barrels.
Oh, nice.
They've done port.
I didn't have the bitters one. That sounds fantastic.
Oh, I got a bottle.
Dude.
Well,
So,
if we ever do part 2 of this,
I'm thinking
I'll make
we're
sure.
already trending towards a part 2.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
I think especially if we steer towards like maybe really showcasing some more local.
Yep.
That was,
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean
so
they
you
got
dedicated
Well,
this
we
one
can
to
get
the
a
history of Keg
episode
Grove.
out
Yeah.
of that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
wait a minute. There's going to be Barrel Age Chaos part 2.
Part two?
Part 2?
With some sobriety.
Well, hold
in
on.
between.
we
Before we
hope.
get too far ahead of ourselves, let's
Let's
get
get
to
to
part 1.
That's true. That's true. So
All right, so Jason, I'm going to make you be the leader of bottles today. Where are we going to
in
start?
age order of like?
I think we just kind of start with how it started, right? So
Yeah.
we start with a little Ushanka.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
You've got plenty of little tasters there.
You
And,
need a bottle opener. That's the
oh,
one thing.
yeah, I got one of those.
Like we were almost prepared for everything except.
Except
Oh, there we go. Here's a buffalo.
now we're prepared.
Oh, the buffalo.
The Buffalo bottle opener.
This is great.
The Polish Buffalo bottle
Yeah,
opener.
The Polish
yes.
move. The buffalo. It's very, very Buffalo, New York.
Yeah, it's very spot on for me.
Yes, 100%. My short, stubby arms.
They're not that short. Oh, wait, they are. So I will say, well, Jason's starting to get things pouring, too. We are going to have an opportunity in this podcast, and you may be listening because you saw us post it. We're going to give away 2 Starbucks gift cards for something that happens in this episode. So I don't know what the trivia question is yet.
Pay
Nor the
attention.
answer.
Nor the answer
We're
yet.
gonna figure it out.
But it's already been posted, and you've probably seen it before we know.
Yeah.
And, you answer it right. You're the right person in the line on the posts, and you will win yourself a Starbucks gift card. Just because we happen to have to.
Gentlemen, pass around.
Make sure.
So while we're passing, Pat, I know you like to drink a lot of barrel-aged beers. What notes are you looking for usually?
I'm a big fan of
Send that one this
chocolate,
way.
the cocoa nibs. I do like a light coconut, but sometimes you can get a little suntan lotionish.
I got you there.
I won't name any names, but there's a brewery in town that doesn't make a very good coconut. But that doesn't matter. There's many other good ones in town that you can drink. But yeah, I think that would be my favorite. Cocoa nibs, vanilla.
And that's
Yeah.
like we talked about too, though. If you don't like that taste, you don't like that taste.
Not gonna like it.
Doesn't necessarily
No.
mean it's a
And there's
bad
somebody
beer.
behind me that loves it.
And it's never a reflection of a brewery. It's simply
Right.
I'm not a big I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Right. So I tend to steer clear of barrel aged coffee stouts because I always think there's enough roastiness as it begins, right? And adding coffee beans to it just really
Brings
cranks
it out.
it.
That's
So-
not the person that doesn't like tomato juice will not like a
Yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Correct.
Not that a Bloody Mary's bad.
No, but correct. Yeah.
So Ushanka, Russian Imperial Stout, and I'm gonna let Jacob kind of talk through what the Russian Imperial Stout is.
Well, it all depends on the type of hat that you wear while you're brewing. Very specifically, we actually have, I believe, the hat on the bottle.
Yes, the Ushanka.
The
The
Ushanka.
hat.
So you wear that specifically.
Yes.
You're only allowed to speak Russian while you brew the beer. It's pretty roasty. You're really leaning pretty heavy into this dark, more stringent feel. This is...
It's held up well.
It's held
Very
up well.
well.
It's a little thinner. and could use a little more carb. That's about my only critique.
Yeah, I think that's what this stage of the barrel aged beers. I think my universal is probably gonna always be more body. But
Right.
think
Well, and we went to FOBAB, which is a fabulous festival up in Chicago every year for barrel aged beer, and I would say there was less thick than we would have expected.
Unless
in
you were really into the specialty darks.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, those were motor oil.
Some of them can get pretty thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this. Doesn't really have legs. Like
But
it
no, it
doesn't
doesn't.
really coat. The flavor's good. Like it's held up
Delicious.
I
very
get
well.
bourbon and I get beer, so
A lot of
I'm not
bourbon in there.
complaining.
Well, but I think too, like this recipe was not beefed up to go into a barrel. Accounting
was
for
not.
any sort of body loss, right? This was you took our standard Russian Imperial straight into the barrel.
Dropped it right in the barrel. Nothing in between.
Do you remember how long? Because I think this was
It aged for a
before-
year.
Yeah,
I still aged for a year.
Yep.
It's
Because this
sat
was
for a
before
while.
I was full time here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This predates you, which is crazy enough.
Now, what makes Russian Imperials thick? I think some people are always like, how does that happen? So Russian Imperial stouts, or Imperials in general, during the brewing process, are they go through the boil much longer. So your average beer is probably 60 minutes, right? Give
Yeah.
or take.
Say,
Imperials tend to be more in the 2 to 3 hour range.
yeah, or
Reason being is you're boiling off the waters to concentrate the sugars
To make it more potent.
Yeah.
that drives the gravity, which ultimately leads to higher ABV.
yeah.
I'll say this beer was not done that way. It was the malt bill was amped.
Yeah.
They F up to make it
There's
powerful.
Yeah.
a handful of ways to do that.
Yeah.
But then, like I say, on the extreme side, in Area 309, our current iteration is boiled for, I think the last 100 for 18 hours.
Because you went through a double boil on that.
So I double mash that. So for those who don't, basically, when you're extracting sugars from grain, usually at the tail end of your process, you're then going to be sparging and rinsing all the additional sugars out of that grain. Well, rather than have that reduced amount of sugars coming out, I basically mashed in with a bunch of grain, extracted as big of an amount of sugars as I could, and then scrapped it and mashed in
Get it
again.
all over.
And so just you're getting super high concentration of sugars, and then you just boil the crap out of it.
Yeah.
And
Do we
Yeah.
know ABVs on these?
If I remember correctly, they're all 10-ish, 10 to 12.
Yeah, because the yeast that we used in that usually taps out around 9-10%.
Yeah, and
What
then
is
a
it?
little
And
bit
then
from
you
the
get
bourbon.
you'll get yeah, which
little bit.
but that's been interesting.
Yeah,
I was reading
so
that the amount of ABV that you pick up from bourbon is actually significantly higher than most people thought for a while. You can pick up like 3%.
No, I think
you
that
can.
depends on the freshness.
Depends,
of the barrel.
and
Yeah.
right, yep.
Length of aging plays into that.
Temperature variations while
Temperature
aging.
variations. On average, you're probably 1.5%,
Yeah.
2%. If you've ever had Dogfish Head's Worldwide Stout, I don't know how they do it, but I'm assuming they're driving. Those beers are anywhere from it's an Imperial Stout. It's 18 to 20%, right? And I know they're not cooking it to there. So
Right.
whatever barreling they're doing is driving that. There are some places, breweries that do barrel aged, and they actually will put whiskey into the beer as well when they do it to drive the ABV and give more of that pronounced flavor. You can tell on those beers.
Yeah,
so,
there's
it's,
just that whiskey
it's pretty,
bite.
it's pretty evident
Yeah.
that whiskey really takes over the body of the beer
Right.
itself.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let's crack another one.
all right.
Keep this party going.
Yeah. Second beer will be Keel Hall. So Keel Hall is an American strong ale
It is.
that was done in rum barrels.
Yeah. The old Divergent Travels.
Yep.
Hasn't been
Oh,
brewed in a
yes.
while. Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time since we talked about this.
We haven't done a rum barrel in a while.
We have not.
I'm just
We've
gonna
not done
pass.
our own.
It's easier this way.
Yep.
No, that's just it. Like we talked about in the last episode, is we just had to dial down.
Yeah.
There was just so much, and But that, I think, opens the door for us to be a little different each year, too.
Well, I think as we were talking, we played around this year with some Amburana chips inside of a beer, and I think it's a good learning opportunity, and I think that's something I'd like to explore more of. Is some of these like specialty woods. You're not pulling any bourbon out of it, right? You're leaving that part of the profile behind, but
and
the flavor.
I like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I like the nose on this one.
Have you had?
I don't know if I like that nose.
Well, it's a little rough at first. It smooths out.
Ooh,
Tootsie Roll.
Ooh.
that's caramely.
Yeah.
That is caramely as heck.
I don't like the nose. It kind of smells like poo.
It does. I get the Tootsie Roll on the nose.
It doesn't
though.
taste like it for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's hot.
It is
that
hot.
just kicked
Yeah,
in
it's
the back
got-
of my throat.
That rum comes through pretty good. Wow, wowzer. That one, it actually aged not bad.
No, it really
held
like
up.
it's still the little flat.
Yeah, given this beer is 7 years old.
7 years.
Yeah,
At
this
least
is,
18.
It's
It is-
2018,
this is,
2019.
I do not like the nose.
No, it might be
It's-
2020.
It's almost sulfury by,
What's weird is it tastes like caramel to me, but then like it finishes nowhere near as sweet as I expected.
wonder if there was
it's
some-
like super
it's
dried
almost
out.
like there was some fermentation in the bottle over all this time.
So I would think
Possible.
that, except I would expect more bubbles then, right? Because you would have had more
would've-
pressure, and it would have, in theory,
Well,
forced
Yeah,
carb.
we would have
goodness.
heard it.
It is not bad. I want to go on
No.
record saying
Yeah.
the taste is not bad. Very caramely, very rummy. But
Say, and the color,
I'm going to
yeah.
say again,
Color's beautiful.
Love the color, but
Do
this
not
is
like the nose.
the Divergent Travels, which is our American Strong,
Yeah.
is just solid.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so as
the
a
color
base,
profile on
like-
this is
It is pretty clear.
fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another one to think about. Well, not this exact one, but using the American Strong next year instead of a stout.
Yeah,
It did not need as long to age.
So I want to get back to
Right.
the Amburana chips.
Yeah.
What I like. So Fobab used to straight be barrel aged, festival of barrel aged beers.
yeah.
I think several years ago when we moved to the chips. To your point, I think chips give different variations of flavors.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
that you're not always looking for that heavy, like big barrel aged beers. I mean, how many at Fobab? How many beers did we see that were 6%, 7%?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you think of any of the like the barrel aged lagers, right? Any
Yeah.
of those where it's like, yeah, if you can't chuck them in a barrel, and beyond, I think there's a risk of low ABV in a barrel, a risk of something going wrong on you.
What was the one that we tried? Some berry pancakes. Or
Oh, yeah.
something?
I liked that.
That one was
Yeah.
delicious.
It was light ABV, super fruity.
Yeah.
And not fruity in a bad way.
No,
Like fruity in an appropriate way for what it was.
that was Amburana too. So
Pantalones de Colorosa
Yes.
was our
That was the
tart cherry lime wheat in a tequila barrel.
Sure was.
Oh,
yes.
that's
Man, that was. But that
And
was
the
one-
name is the best.
But I ran into that. It was a super low ABV beer, and we ran into some issues with inconsistent.
We did. Well, we tried to age it too long. The
Yeah.
first time it was perfect. We only aged it for like a month
Yeah.
because it's a lower ABV. You got to be careful. And we took it to Fobab, and it was actually received very well
Yeah.
because it was different.
Right.
Yep.
And it was lighter. But then we tried to age it longer, and that did not work.
No.
Yeah, the longer it ages does not mean the better or more booze you're going to
No,
get.
well,
No, we realized that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I think arguably I learned that with the Amburana too.
Yes.
Just like those chips
Too heavy.
very quickly became like they're strong. They really bring a lot of flavor, and they
Yeah.
became too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
No, 100%. 110%. It's a tricky thing. And then we've also done the hot sauce barrel.
That,
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I will stand on this soapbox till the day I die. That beer should be made every year. Every year.
So
That beer was delicious.
It's
Flaming
funny. I was actually
Irish
talking
man.
about it
Flaming Irish
yesterday,
I
and
forgot about that.
we did. And my consensus just was like, I would love to, but we got to find the barrels.
Yeah.
The barrels on the secondary market
Are-
with resellers. I mean, it's like $500 a barrel.
Well,
Yeah.
because like a bunch of hot
Yeah.
sauce is vinegar, right? Is that
Right. So we have to do
Yeah.
non-vinegar
It's-
based
It's,
cayenne pepper
it's
sauce.
just a pepper mash, right? Like it's pepper
Basically,
mash
yeah,
barrels.
yeah.
Yeah, without it's
Correct.
So we need to find a hot sauce company and contact them and travel to them and buy their barrels and come back.
And then give them some beer so they can make a hot sauce with our
I am smelling a road trip to Louisiana, gentlemen.
I'm not against it, you know.
Smelling a road trip.
Wait, is this 2 beers in on the road?
2 beers in on the
Yeah,
road.
two.
We gotta get a van.
I've seen GoPros on all this.
Oh, we're like American Pickers now.
Yeah! But we get along.
But we like each other, yeah. All right, our third beer is going to be Beards and Exiles. Just another Imperial Stout.
I'd forgotten about this one.
Right, hanging out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that just the 1 year we did Beards and Exile?
Yes, this was a 1-year 3-way collaboration with Hy-Vee.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
these 3 beers
Yep.
were all part of that, and then
Yep.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, I dodged, I think, all of the bottling.
Oh,
I was here for that. It was horrible.
Yeah.
you're a turd if you dodge it all. I don't like you.
I mean, to be fair, I put my time
To be
in
fair.
at another brewery,
To
and
be
I
fair.
did plenty of bottling there. But
to
yeah,
be fair,
I contributed none.
Which now is probably a good time if any brewery happens to be watching this and is looking for 16.9 ounce bottles.
yes,
Oh,
we
yeah,
have a lot.
We have a lot
Yes.
that we will never use.
We may have some for sale for you.
Yeah. So I will say, Jacob, I think this was your first barrel-aged beer iteration here,
Oh, that's a little strong at the end. A little.
if I'm correct.
It's a little hot at the
Was
end.
it?
When? What
No,
was?
I thought.
What's the date
might
on
be.
this? Do we have a date on this?
No, come on. Who
I
are
was
you
curious if
thinking?
they had it on the sticker.
No, silly.
No.
Whoa.
It hit me too. Yeah. Have you tried it yet?
I have not. I'm trying to get some
am,
curling on the TV for that.
Oh!
You know?
Yeah, for all those who are watching
Woo,
the live
it
side,
just smells
totally
nice.
see the, it's got some heat to it.
Nice and chocolatey.
It is, but
It starts
it's
smooth.
hot at
Then
the end.
yeah.
Whoa,
it
wow.
really
Heat,
warms
Batman.
up.
And holy thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really.
It is-
Better,
it is
the
thin
carb
and
I
hot.
feel is a little better, but there's a. Yeah, she's.
And
That was
hey,
delicious.
So for folks who are watching and listening, anytime you hear somebody talk about a barrel-aged beer being hot, that means you're really getting a lot of the whiskey flavors,
Right. Yeah.
bourbon flavors coming through that can overpower the actual flavor of the beer itself.
I would say that one did
And
not
this
age
one-
as well. That's my personal opinion.
I would agree.
All the flavor, like all the flavors you wanted have diminished, and it has just kind of left it as
Booze.
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 Yeah.
I'd
Which-
agree. But
Who doesn't
Mama
love
didn't raise
booze?
no quitters, boys.
Yeah.
Well, my mom did.
It's a Buffalo thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just making a
No, I
blend
mean,
for
but it's
myself
also
at the end.
interesting, especially, I mean, that's the other thing a lot of
Yeah.
people have to realize. If you age a beer like this, it's always a gamble. You don't know what's going to
Correct.
happen, you
I
know?
also, I just really love
Good thinking.
the branding on this. Like,
Oh,
I think
excellent.
that
I do.
whole series was really well done.
I agree.
With that. I mean, I like what we have right now, but this really, I'm just
Oh, yeah,
gonna
they're phenomenal.
really show this off. I mean, it's just exceptionally well done.
So here's the
Especially your next
first.
tattoo.
I gotta find room, man.
Here's
Room
the
on your
first
head.
beer
There is just right on the top of my
where
head.
we have an adjunct.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, people listening, watching, adjuncts are things you just add to your beer to give it flavor.
It's a fancy name for an extra ingredient.
It is. It is. Not a lie. Coffee,
Yep, coffee,
blueberries,
chocolate,
chocolate,
Vanilla,
vanilla,
Mexican or other.
coconut.
coconut. Yeah. So by Beer to Zeus is the Imperial Stout with coffee.
Okay.
So,
So you're gonna
Goodness.
hate this. yeah, so, yeah.
Well, it depends
this is-
on what the flavor is.
That's
Yeah,
true. If there's any.
So-
Well, and I'm curious, like, is it gonna at this point? Is it gonna come across as like the cup of coffee you left on your desk from the day before?
well,
And
you
you're
still
a
smell
little
coffee.
hungover, so
The
you drink it
room temp
anyway.
coffee,
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah.
is it gonna or like?
The interesting thing with the adjuncts is always
Beautiful
actually.
wax.
how do they crash,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sometimes they'll start off when you first have the beer, it's super strong. You let it sit for a little bit, it kind of mellows in,
Yeah.
and then sometimes you let it sit and it disappears.
That's great.
You know.
Well, I think the solubility of some of them too, whether
I like
how
this
those
much more
how
than
those
that.
flavor
Yeah, that's
compounds
good.
hang around.
Coffee's still there.
I like this way better than the last one, which funny thing is same batch.
It is just
adjuncted different.
So
Yeah.
the coffee is not overwhelming.
The nose is great.
Yeah,
Like,
and it definitely is like. I mean, the nose is still just bourbon.
Yeah.
I agree.
Bourbon
I still get a coffee hint on the backside.
Yeah,
But I
but
still get a
forefront
ton
is
of
bourbon.
yeah.
Well, I guess there's one thing we had going for us back then.
Bourbon.
Booze.
Bourbon.
Well,
But-
that's just the quality, the quality of the barrels is what that's really telling you, that you were able to extract enough
And-
booze out of the barrel.
Yeah.
that-
Well, they just hadn't dried out enough that.
correct.
Yeah.
And again, part of that is temperature, right, and how it's stored.
Correct.
In our state of the art warehouse facility.
That's what it is, yes. Well, air conditioned.
Well, it's interesting, right? So Jeff and I had the pleasure of going to Goose Island Salt Shed, where that's where they store all their barrels
Showed me some
for.
picture that was ridiculous.
First of all, I've never seen
Ridiculous.
like I've been to New Belgium, and I've seen their food room, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And if my tech skills work out well, right now you'll see a montage of pictures from our visit.
We hope.
However, I can't guarantee
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that good.
It's
the
phenomenal.
the warehouse.
Jeff's
and-
mouth is
and-
writing some checks right now.
Yeah, the warehouse where Goose Island holds those barrels is unlike anything.
It's like a
I've
brick
seen.
house, right? I mean,
It's a full on barrel house of a bourbon producer or a whiskey
Yeah.
producer. I've never
Different
seen
rooms.
just
Aisles and rows and just amazing.
I was in
and yeah, it was like, if I die, I hope it's there when it happens.
Yeah.
See, I disagree. I don't want to die there. I'm just cool with some regular yellow beer and a bar stool. You know what I mean? Like, we all have different needs. So,
Luca.
you know? Luca's a great place. Love Luca. Definitely.
Oh,
Kicking the
fair.
bucket on Luca's bar
Yeah,
stool, I'm in any day.
I don't know if Tony wants that.
No, I agree. No, you know, I'm almost thinking, does this need to be an episode sometime? Where we
Where,
kick the
on
bucket?
what bar stool does Jeff want to kick it?
Well, not just Jeff.
yeah.
Everybody's got to have
Like,
their
where do
place,
I want
right?
to die?
I
Jason's
really
already
have to think about
said, you know.
I can't.
No, I'm not saying that's where. I just said if it happened there, I would not be sad.
Oh, I got
Because
you.
that
I would be sad
Oh.
if you were gone and it happened there.
Because I would want that place.
Yeah.
Ever.
Essence of Jason in all the barrels.
I know he's here in one of these drinks.
Ugh.
Oh no.
So,
My least favorite adjunct.
Santa stash.
Peppermint.
Actually, so peppermint's one of those things, and
It can hold.
we
Well.
I've had so many unique. I mean, I'll say my buddy Kirk and I put some peppermint into breakfast sausage once.
Really?
A little bit. It was amazing.
I do
A
not
lot
want. I do
was
not want
terrible.
pepper.
Red wine line.
It was a fine line, but the same thing with beer. If done
Correctly.
correctly, it's good. I don't remember,
I'm gonna go on record.
so I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever had a peppermint beer that I have loved.
It's
I've
gotta-
had ones that I will tolerate.
It's got to be a dark beer for
Dislike
me.
pepper- it's not what I look for in my beer.
So I think the complement of peppermint and chocolate
yeah.
or coffee is good and strong. So with like a dark beer like these, it's about the only beer
That
I
you
would
can-
put peppermint in
Right.
myself.
Yeah.
Not to say it's wrong in another beer, but for
I'm
me.
just going on record that I don't want peppermint in my sausage.
No. I'm
Well,
going to throw that out there.
no.
Yeah, I don't.
You know, this is gonna have to. Now we have another episode of eating peppermint within sausage.
We might need a sausage making episode.
We did talk about it in the
Oh,
episode.
you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, the opportunities that are in front of us.
I will say, while we're passing this around, if anyone needs a refill on their palate cleanser, pass it over. Let me know.
Because as we all know, this is 2 beers in. We have to at least be 2 beers in by the end.
Oh, I feel we're gonna break that record.
Well, this time, yes. Now, I'll say back in the day, people actually enjoyed listening to how many bottles or cans got opened
Yeah.
during the process of recording. Now, we are on draft today.
A little harder.
We have
to the can cracks.
our Polish Pills Pivovarczyk up here with us. So we are well lubricated in
Correct.
that manner. We also did not record any episodes back to back. There was a fair break in between. So unlike in the past where we really marathoned them, I'm thinking we're holding together rather well, gentlemen.
Yes.
I like it.
Ooh, peppermint smells good.
Refreshing.
Oh, still a lot of bourbon coming through on that.
Oh yeah, a lot of bourbon still.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
See, I smell bourbon first and then the peppermint. Like,
I was looking for
It's-
peppermint. I
okay.
like it. I
Here's-
like this.
I don't dislike it.
Okay, so let's go there.
Yeah.
It's not that I love it. I wouldn't buy it even. It's a weird thing, but I like
Right.
it. Like this is.
Well, hold on.
totally-
You would have bought it back in the day when it was made.
Correct. Yes.
Well, I
And
did
if
like
it comes
that.
back, you should buy it too.
So
No.
my argument is,
No.
I want
There's-
about
go ahead, Jacob
I want
first.
about half of what I have poured here.
That's fair.
It's an interesting experience. The peppermint is more forward than I expected.
See, I think less.
And I think it's about your palate. But
I'm
yeah.
dirty.
and Jason, to explain what I was saying, I mean like this is vintage.
100%.
So there's that. But second, I think we can all agree the base beer here is not what we continued with.
Yeah. So-
Every year it changes and improves.
Yeah.
And where Jacob's doing right now, I really love that base beer for what it has.
Correct.
And if he had added the cocoa nibs and the peppermint,
I think the same adjunct
Yes.
level with our new base stout.
Sure.
Yes.
The amount of chocolate and sweetness
Agreed.
and body
Correct.
100%.
would carry the peppermint a lot better.
I am
yes.
with peppermint being very oil based.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but Walter's doing this
Walter's
thing.
not
Walter's
surprised
It's
either.
a leather couch.
But-
I don't know how
But
it's
it-
make
it-
this out of it, but
the peppermint is held up really well.
yeah. But that's what it
Where-
does. Like they do. Those
Yeah.
those things stay the same while everything else diminishes.
Yeah.
I was talking to
I don't hate this.
years ago,
No.
talking to the guy at Forbidden Root about it, and how a lot of their botanicals, because they're oil based, kind of stay the same, and everything else diminishes. So those flavors get.
Walter's in the house. He said, nope.
Nope.
You
He's,
can't go on the table.
No.
He's like, I'm out.
He wants to be on the table.
I know, that's where you're trying to go. He's like, you suck. You brought me close to the table. You
I
suck.
actually like this. It reminds me of Thin Mint.
it definitely is. I think more chocolate. I think
A
more.
little more chocolate, and you definitely
you what.
are Thin Mint.
That's a hell of a pairing. Pair this with Thin Mint cookies from the Girl
yeah.
Scouts.
I'm just gonna sit
Forget
here
about
and
it.
get
Is all
fat
I'm
and
gonna
drunk.
say. Fat and drunk is exactly what I'm thinking. Yes.
you're good, Walter.
Do you need some water to cleanse your?
No. I got
I've
Vivo.
I've got beer.
I mostly just didn't want the peppermint into the next
Well,
beer.
we also have to be clear here.
Yeah.
Jacob has had some life trauma. He unfortunately his car was totaled due to a coyote.
A coyote, yeah. Turns out if you drive a
Coyote.
small car, smaller animals can destroy
You have
it.
a dealer's micro machine out there?
Yeah.
I do have a dealer's micro machine out there right now.
So he is
Yes!
test driving a new micro machine for a micro man. And,
Slightly,
Wait,
slightly
Wait a
less
minute. Yeah, yes, it is.
less micro.
It's yeah.
but
It's not-
anyway,
not macro
the
for
key
sure.
is Jacob is behaving more than the rest of us
Yeah.
at this moment, and I respect him for that. That is kudos to you, sir.
Thank you.
I
Damn
applaud
coyote.
your civility.
Whereas I got a ride into work this morning.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Kyle. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, the
Whatever
next
happened,
beer.
whatever happened to the Ronster joining us?
He's down there with
He's
the Moses.
downstairs.
Downstairs.
We'll get him on a future. We'll
He's
get him
on
on a
one side,
future.
he's on the other side of the bar.
Here we go.
Oh, we're on
This
triptych.
is the Triptych beer.
All
And like I
right.
said, Triptych does some
Cool.
really good things. If I can make the plea right now before we start,
Plea?
Anthony, bring back Pete's Dragon.
Oh, Anthony, you hear
Anthony,
that?
I know you're not watching this podcast,
Right.
But
But
somebody
if you
should
are-
tell him.
Yeah.
listen to Higgy.
This is always room for dessert. A bourbon barrel aged imperial stout with Ecuadorian vanilla beans,
Ooh.
cocoa nibs, and intelligentsia Ethiopian espresso beans.
I look forward to somebody correcting your pronunciation.
Oh yeah, I messed that up. Like that's fine.
On purpose, so we can see who can say it.
Hints
I actually really liked that peppermint one.
It was almost
I
refreshing.
liked it better than I thought it was.
Did Jason pronounce intelligentsia correctly?
No, he did not.
No.
Sounded good to me.
There's you have to roll an R in there somewhere. I think there's
There's no R in there.
there it is.
Oh, that smells. That's good.
Yeah. Anthony, don't miss on this.
Oh.
Very,
Sir.
very excited. Oh, the thickness, the fed,
Yeah.
everything about
You
the
get a lot
appearance
of
is gorgeous.
chocolate smell up front.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
vanilla though too.
Yeah, like I don't smell the coffee as much.
No. Ooh.
Or the espresso, but like I'm picking up all the other notes.
Do you know what year this is, Pat?
This year?
Oh, this year. So we are
Oh,
fresh.
there it is.
We are
About
fresh.
6 weeks ago.
Holy fudge.
Wow. Now, like, so, whoa.
Oh.
That is the most complex taste I've
Couple
ever
different
had.
things going on.
Yeah.
There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can't even say what they were. But it was just like, oh.
It is like latte-ish in how the sweetness
Oh.
finishes up behind the coffee. Like there's just, to me, it's like that very, I don't know.
And I'm going to go on record. I'm not a huge barrel-aged person. I'll have a couple here and there. I do enjoy them.
So-
for what they are, this is, I think this is amazing.
It's a good one.
Yes.
It's a good one.
This is really good.
This,
So
if this was fudge or cake, I would be 600 pounds. Not even
Don't make it
like,
into fudge or
Oh
cake.
my gosh.
so I think yeah.
like
So
this is amazing.
the
Forest.
the
Yeah.
amount of
Vibes.
residual sweetness in it.
It's less boozy than on tap when I had it also. I feel.
Yeah.
When I had on tap, it was a little more.
I still, but I will beat this drum until I die. I think it could use a tad more body. Is
I don't agree. I think this one holds
I want
perfectly.
just a
It's not
you
little.
want thick
I want.
on this. No,
See,
you want thick.
I think
Yeah.
I like
It's-
the. I'm
it's-
with Jeff. I like the body on it.
and it could be the carb as well. The carb and body play so much
yes.
with each other, and this carb floats the body over your tongue. It's just
Now, what's weird is I get hints of coconut.
I do not, and I despise coconut, so that's all I can say about
You
that.
would.
I don't know if maybe it's just the flavors that are playing together that's giving me that.
I get that. I
But
mean, so
I just get this.
Well, because
I can understand. I can totally
coconut.
understand.
I feel like
because I'm with you. I'm not.
coconut as a flavor can really present in a lot of different ways.
Yes.
Based on concentration and based on temperature. And so I would agree. I think it's not overtly what you would expect, but I have had coconut stouts that share some
Well,
profiles.
I mean, let's think about
like-
Blackbeard. The first time it came through with those, the original hops that were used,
Yeah.
presented a coconut
There
vibe
was,
to
there
it.
was,
Yep,
yeah.
right.
Right?
Man, I miss those hops.
Those are
Well, that's the problem with messing with experimental hops.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. We've
That's
learned.
why they're called experimental, boys.
It really sucks when you get some key beers
Yeah,
that
uh-huh.
basically grate
Yeah.
around experimental
Yeah.
hops. But that one we replaced well. But no, this is Pat. Thank you.
Pat,
This
Hey,
is
good one. Good one.
Cheers
Good
to
one.
you, buddy.
holy crapoli! I really like this.
Holy crap, holy.
I mean,
I
maybe I'm
got
crazy.
2 4-packs. I went through about 6 of them. I'm going to save 2. Save the other one for about a week. And then this is the last one.
Oh,
I knew it would go to a good.
I didn't. Maybe this will be
Now this one
barrel
is,
aged in Chaos Part 2. I have it's my last bottle. I have a barrel aged sour. That's called Smelly Donut,
That
and
sounds
it
great.
tastes. It's got vibes of blue cheese
what?
What?
and like in sour cream. It's
So part 2 is happening. I think
It
that's
sounds-
Just for that.
It sounds-
that bad boy.
it sounds insane, right? Like you're like, what that beer was so good. I bought like 8 bottles of it, And the brewery that did it, unfortunately, is out of business now.
Unfortunate trend these days.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
terrible.
It is. But it was, I mean,
No,
it was funky. It was like sour. It was savory. And I'm like, I couldn't get enough of it.
Huh.
So,
I'm
yeah.
in.
I have
Part due, I
Pardue.
will bring smelly donuts.
So I don't have any barrel aged at home. I don't think anymore.
Okay.
But I do have an aged saison out of Texas from one of the bigger
What are you doing over there?
saison breweries.
Purple get on you?
So my wife's gonna kill me.
What'd you
Purple
do?
wax?
So I got a little purple here, and I touched my pant leg, and now I got purple down the.
Oh.
Jeannie, don't watch this episode. Well,
On that,
by the
before
time
we
you
get to
watch
the next
it,
one,
you'll
Well, no,
already
she
have
should.
my penis.
She should watch it. That
Yeah.
purple came legit from a beer bottle.
It's
Yeah.
true.
There were no ladies involved.
All right.
So what's
Did,
the
did anyone else
stage?
get cherry from that last one?
I could
A
see
little
it.
bit.
A little
I
bit,
can
yeah.
see
I,
that.
don't,
Like-
I wouldn't say no to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost like Black Forest cake.
Oh, yeah?
To me.
I'd agree with you. I'd
Yeah.
agree with you.
Dessert.
Man.
I don't disagree. It was,
Dessert.
I mean, wow. I still say wow.
I like it.
That was fantastic.
That was. I'm going to say, I tasted a lot of beers, and once again, this is a personal judgment. This is no reflection on anybody else.
Yeah.
But we also went to Fobab and we tasted a lot of beers.
Yes.
This beer,
Yeah. Kick the ass of it.
it did. It
Wow.
kicked the ass of a lot of
Yeah.
beers.
Were they at Fobab with that?
I don't remember.
No, they were not.
No.
I don't
Man.
remember.
I feel like that would have gone well.
Yeah, the next go around for part 2,
Part 2.
we'll focus on
Death. Butt barrels.
a lot of local stuff.
We should talk to Kyle Doherty.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That boy has a barrel age collection.
Well, that's going to lead to a part 3.
Like, yeah, it's like
yeah, the Kyle collection.
Not that I'm tooting my own horn, but I've got
Yeah.
I've got a
My twin in face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds like the horns toot.
in my basement. I have a shelf that is 8 foot long by about 3.5 foot deep, with 3 of those shelves full of nothing but barrel aged beers.
Holy crow.
So, my brother Sean Manley, if you're listening, his basement is a barrel aged cellar. You'll never
That's
drink
amazing.
all that beer.
That is amazing.
Challenge.
I mean, it's
Well, I hope he's listened. If he has any of
Yeah,
ours,
right, yeah.
he should drink them quickly
Yeah.
because
Correct. Yeah.
they're not.
getting better at this point.
Well, hold on. Santa Stash, fantastic.
Yeah, we got that. Yes.
yeah.
Get those
Yeah.
down.
But I would argue the 309s will hold.
Okay.
Those are different. That's
I'm
going
gonna
to
say
hold
some
some.
things that are gonna make Three Floyds angry. I have yet to have a Dark Lord that just doesn't come across as like monstrously soy saucy to me, and I hope to be.
oh, if it tastes like soy sauce to me now, I'm coming across this table because it did before.
So
right.
I hope to be pleasantly surprised. Today.
Well, and
Jeff Collins, my buddy, that's
Good.
with Three
But
Floyds.
that's like that, you said it in mine.
We might have some conversations, boss. But yes, we are on Dark Lord.
Yep.
I'm
And-
excited.
Big bottle.
Yeah,
It's a big
Three
bottle.
Floyds.
That was the smallest out of the.
What I like about Three Floyds is they still they stopped for a bit, but they brought it back, and they're still
They're still rocking.
bigger, better, and everything. Right?
Yeah.
Those Fidani days at Distill is fantastic.
Dark Lord Day is an experience.
Dark Lord Day is an
The
absolute.
very first
experience.
time I went to Three Floyds was on Dark Lord Day, not knowing.
No way.
Lisa and I were just in the area. I was like, she's like, you want to go check this place out? I was like, man, I've heard a lot about it. And people got there early, and there's just cases and cases.
Oh
and I was
my
like, man.
gosh.
And then all of a sudden, people are just rolling in, and I'm like,
So I remember
it was quite a day.
Three Floyds. We used to do pilgrimages
Yep.
for zombie dust.
Yep.
Because they'd post and be like, we have it.
2 case
limit.
maximum.
So we would bring our girlfriends, me and my buddy,
So you could get.
so we could. In my closet in my apartment, over behind Hy-Vee, used to open it up. There's coats and shit, but then literally just stacked on the floor and up above was just cases of zombie dust.
That's nice.
Zombie Dust was that way. Gumball Head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember?
Gumball
I
Head
had
was
a
another
bunch.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do want to say, Jacob, you brought up soy saucy, and I don't want to say that this is or isn't yet. I don't want to get there. But something that a lot of people don't realize is during the brewing process of most stouts, the whole process gives off a very soy sauce forward aroma. And so, like, if you come into the brewery and it smells like soy sauce, we brewed a stout.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So this one
Smells nice.
well, and automatically like it.
Yeah.
Oil laces.
you
It
feel-
does-
you feel
She
it.
got
Five
legs.
or 6 years
Got a
old.
pair of legs on her.
It does prove that these glasses are clean.
I called it Cascade the other day, and Lisa's like, their legs.
Ooh.
We're at
Nice set of legs.
Crafted Pour.
You don't let that woman go, Pat.
Hear that, Lisa?
Oh, that's good. I get no soy
like
sauce. None.
Is this a this year also?
No, this is old.
I get
Five
I get like a
maybe?
fruitiness.
I get a very like rum raisin.
Yes, rum raisin is a great explanation.
I get a.
Tart cherry.
I don't want to call it soy sauce, but I get a savory element.
there is something
there's like an
savory.
umami sort
Correct.
of.
Mm. Listen
Yeah.
to you and your vocabulary today.
I like the umami.
I've had a few,
That was
I've
the
had a
word
few
of the day on
beers. I don't know.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
He's got
I
legs.
definitely,
Legs.
I definitely get the dark sugars,
100%.
the
Molassesy. Very molassesy.
the fruits, the umami note. That is
It was smoother than I was anticipating.
so.
It's
I
a
will-
very different beer than anything I feel like we've had. thus far.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I think both of the last two.
I will tell you
This
this.
is savory.
This is my first
Yeah.
time.
Yes. So the triptych one was more sweet, I would say.
It,
I would
it
argue.
was, I mean, truly,
and
I
this
feel
is
like
both.
it was a
Yes.
dessert. I
It's
mean,
savory.
that's
So I will tell you this. In all my years of drinking barrel-aged beers, this is the first time I've had Dark Lord.
Whoa.
this is the first time I've had it in a long time.
In
I
all
was
my
disappointed
lack
a
of
few
drinking
times, and,
barrel aged beers, this is my first time, but I'm not. It's not my main go-to.
No, and it's not.
Don't
I'm
worry,
not-
I've gone to your house before. I've gone to other people's houses. I've had
yes.
plenty of taste, and they're all. They are. I appreciate all of these beers, but they're not single hitters. They're more of a share.
sure,
Right?
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you like, I used to have a bunch of Dogfish Head 120s, 12-ounce bottle, but
Yeah.
I never drank a whole one myself.
Hell no, dude.
It was always a share. You know what I mean?
can't.
Well, that's exactly the
Kick your
point.
pants.
Well,
Yes.
this year, Goose Island did 12-ounce bottles
Oh, nice.
in addition to the big one.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, the big one's an investment, right? I mean,
Yes.
it's
Yeah, you're
it's
letting it
a
age.
whole football game or a movie or like.
Yeah.
And don't get me
I
wrong,
mean, you can drink it faster if
I'm
you
going to
want.
tell you I have done that.
So
Yeah.
Just not mine.
I will tell this story.
I'm a guzzler, not a sipper, Pat.
Absolutely, my friend.
I will tell this story. So when
I heard you talking about.
for people who are sci-fi nerds,
Hello, it's me.
Jacob's on that.
Jacob.
When The
Fitty
Witcher
fitty.
season 1 came out on Netflix,
Yes.
it was a Saturday. I was sitting down in the basement. I'm like, I'm gonna roll through this, and I decided I was going to open a bottle of Dose, Dose Vidania. And it's just regular stuff, whatever, 60.9 ounce. So I'm sitting there and I'm drinking it and I'm watching the show and I get to about the 6th episode and I can't, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, why can I follow this?
What happened in the
What's
last
going
episode?
on? And I look over and I am now on my 3rd bottle of Dose. I'm one of those guys where when you get in and you start watching a series and you're drinking through, like you're just drinking, you don't realize it. But yeah, dude, the next morning was horrible.
It didn't help. I feel like so. The first season of The Witcher 2
They tough
the time
Yes,
jumps
100%.
happen, and I feel like if you're not really paying attention, it takes you until a couple episodes in to be like,
Well,
So throw a bunch of
that's-
barrel aged.
yeah, I can
all
tell
three
you,
different
I can tell
timelines,
you if
yeah.
you start drinking barrel-aged beers, you ain't figuring that out fast.
So what you're saying is you shouldn't have a 20 milligram THC during
No,
that?
oh God, no.
well,
Some would argue.
Some would argue.
It's like one night, it's just a few months ago, huge Reacher fan, Reacher.
Yeah.
I was watching a series and Jeannie and I, my wife, started it at probably like 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
Having a couple of beers watching.
Sounds late. Was it a school night?
It was. Well, here's where it gets bad.
But then I just dropped.
So she went to bed, and I continued watching it. And the next morning, I woke up on the couch because I passed out, and our coffee table
So I'm just
had
going to
about
interrupt you for 1
14
second.
Coors
I'm
Lights.
totally going to try and get a call out on you guys adjusting chairs.
Yeah, we had the name.
Well, no, it was so sly.
They're sitting here adjusting their
I mean, I've
chairs,
already
going up
dropped
and
it down like
down.
4 times. She's like, hey.
All right, sorry, Jason.
So
Sorry to interrupt.
yeah, I woke up the next morning and there's like 14 beers on the, and that's after we've been drinking earlier in the evening and watching, and I just like I left them because I had to go upstairs and do things. I'm not saying start work. I just had to do things, and she's like, she comes and she's like, hey, I'm like, so.
I didn't have a lot to do today.
So before you introduce this one, my brother-in-law, great guy, used to wait in line to get reserve Bourbon County beers
Lots of
for
people
us.
did.
Yup,
Really?
I did.
And it's one of those where, like Jeff was saying earlier, you have to share them.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you open one and you have to share them. Like I don't know how you went through 3 in one night, but
Well,
strength
Careful.
of will.
Yeah.
But alcoholic.
But who around this table hasn't gotten the itch? Where you're just rolling and you're watching something, you're doing something, and maybe you're alone, maybe you're with someone, maybe you're doing, but you just do it.
you're
Yep.
sipping.
Pop.
Yeah.
And
It
we've all,
happens.
so we've all
Whiskey
done it.
for me would be the
Whiskey,
one
right.
like,
That's a good
Yeah.
beer and
Like,
a good whiskey. And a
oh,
good movie.
suddenly I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
And
I've
I've done it too. Once
Yeah.
you kind of cross that line from, let's just say I could drive to, there's no way I should drive.
Yeah.
Well, now why not drive more? Right? Like, I mean, if you know the analogy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, sir, for sure.
And I mean, I'm not saying it's a great choice all the time. I'm just saying we've all been there.
100%.
I agree with you, Kyle. This would not have been my choice. I would have gone to a nice peaty scotch or a bourbon or yellow beer by the
pitcher.
By the pitcher. That's fine too. But I just it's everybody's had their curse. Everybody's done it.
Yep.
And sometimes you just have that day, whether it's the amazingly good day, and you're just like, I'm just gonna throw some back and have a good time, or it's the day. Just pardon.
But you know what? At the end of the day, you have the same amount.
Yes.
Good days and my bad
Awesome.
days. Same amount of drinking.
All right, boys.
We're up to prop.
Goose Island 2020 prop.
Okay.
Now, these beers.
Made with actual COVID.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
never.
Hey, whoa, hey.
Oh,
The alcohol kills that.
there it is.
I've never
Dude, that is
had
motor
a
oil.
beer from Goose Island where I was disappointed. Like I said, their barrel age program is just
Well, it's
Favorite
I mean, they're the
year.
Sorry,
the,
buddy.
on the beginning, right? They're
everybody
pretty
always
much-
goes to 2014.
Yeah, that's
But
me.
I'll tell you what, I thought Kentucky Fog.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
But we've also seen their operation and their ability to blend that much gives them a superior product.
100%.
Like for us, we've got 3 barrels.
You get-
That's
yeah.
not really
See that
blending.
bottle, Jake?
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, is this their standard variety, or is it like the one
No,
they have the
that's like
flavor?
the one you gotta go to.
This
Oh,
is-
Patrick. That's just wow.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure there's no cinnamon in it, but I'm even getting like a little you know what I mean, like a little cinnamon.
Pistachios,
Whoa.
cherry, cacao nibs, and natural flavors.
I have to hang. I gotta chill
The
on this for a second.
pistachio.
That is complex.
So the
Take
other
it
thing,
in. Take it in.
So, cherry big up front for me.
Huge.
The
Yes.
pistachio on the tail end,
Huge.
it like the cherry morphs into the
it.
pistachio.
so something a lot of people
Is-
don't know is these kinds of beers too. It's better to warm.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
most
Watch that.
beers we keep our hands off, but these you get them in, you get them
So-
rolling.
So many more
You,
flavors come out.
let them. Sometimes you just let them sit for 30 minutes and open up and
Exactly.
warm.
I think
I
the
mean, you can
ideal.
put it down when it's cold, but you want it.
Yeah.
When it's warm,
Yeah.
you get
You want it warm, you
it's
get
like
all
cheese
the-
or
yes.
like, I mean,
Some things are
people
better
think that's
cold.
disgusting. Like that's where
The
you're going to get
ideal
the
temperature
flavor.
for these beers is probably between 40 and 50. would be my.
Chill on that for a second.
Yeah,
That
I
is-
like that.
It's got a touch of chill.
And I gotta tell you,
but
that's some
it's-
warm ones. And going back to
Yeah.
the last episode, pardon the phrase, but I like to stick a hot poker in this.
Oh,
That's all.
Me too.
That's what she said!
All right. Okay.
Are there any
How
left?
big of a torch do we have?
Yeah, not big enough.
Not big.
It's too small.
it'll be on.
But if we start the fire now, by the end of the
start the
podcast,
fire
we can probably
now.
do it.
I don't know if
However,
I like talking about pokers
Part
and how big
two.
the torch.
Part 2,
Bourbon Barrel Aged Chaos Part 2.
With
Poker
hot
Boogaloo.
We could have
Yeah.
Bourbon Barrel Aged 2.
hot poker
Poker
boogaloo.
Yeah.
Boogaloo.
I'll
Yes.
tell you what. That's
That's
Yeah.
delicious.
It's amazing.
well, we've been talking about like ones that were hot at the end because we had several
And
that
this
were real
is
hot.
not.
It's not at all. It's
So
super
I
smooth.
would even say the last three, the
Yeah.
Triptych, the
Dark Lord.
Dark Lord, and then the Bourbon
Yeah.
County. They're balanced.
Yeah.
And that's what makes a better one. I'm not picking on ours. Some of those are early iterations,
Yeah.
but these are so balanced and
Well,
good. You know,
and I think you mentioned even earlier. It's like or somebody even in a previous podcast. The foray isn't barrel aged beers here.
no, it's
No,
not.
no,
No,
no.
Give it a shot.
No,
It's-
yeah.
it's-
Like
a
you
little-
said before,
but
there's
it's
too
still
many
a side deal.
people
Yeah,
trying
you
to
know,
do
like-
that. Let them do
But-
it.
But
Correct.
what
They
you're
do it
talking
good, let them-
about
Two of the
is-
best places are here in town. We're
Yeah,
not.
why
We're
battle?
not.
You're
it's not our-
you're talking about, like you said, Three Floyd's Dark Lord.
You know, I'm thinking the trivia question might be something
Triptych.
about translating what Jason says.
That's true. It might
You should get both.
Dark
you can't
Lord.
take both cards.
be. Triptychs and Goose Island is, I mean, that's some of their bread and butter.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what
these
I mean?
are
Just
some
like
bread and butter
Distillers
for having.
does
these.
it.
And what's
Right.
crazy is there's probably a few of the shitty ones of these before
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
you
I
know,
do want to point out Kyle's going for a second.
I have not seen that.
Let's
go.
First one of the
Yeah.
Here we
Let's just say
He
he's
took one sip. He's like, "Let me see that pop."
he's let some go, but this one he is
Making
on
up for
nothing.
it.
I mean, that's a good.
Glad you like it.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring I brought a couple beers, like I said earlier, to show that not everything has to be dark and heavy
Yeah.
in a barrel. Like we talked about, it doesn't always have to be a bourbon barrel. You can use wood chips, so with the Amberanas and right, you can get those flavor profiles. So
I think the tequila barrels is like I would have never 10 years ago. You
Yep.
told me that I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But it works if you use the right.
And I'm thinking that's more where we may need to spend our time.
Yeah,
Hot sauce
nix
barrel,
that.
tequila barrel, rum
Yeah.
barrel, like
Something different.
Yeah.
because we're we're not
Our
that
neighbors do
program.
it well.
Our neighbors do well, but we can still come back to 309, just not every year.
no, so
Yep.
so one of my, and I just happened to come across it. Like I said, Blake's Hard Cider is probably one of my favorite cider places. They do some
There you
really
go.
good stuff.
I also want to. Sorry, I have to interrupt
Wait,
for
wait.
1 second
Look at
as
this
we've been.
second pour.
Oh, that's a nice pour.
That's
That
second
is
pour.
nice.
We've been watching some of this curling replays, and I just want to shout out to the U.S. combined team. They have been rocking it. At last I knew they were 3-0 or 4-0, and they have been like, wow. Corey, male, female.
They're
Yeah.
good.
They are rocking stuff, and I have enjoyed it for the past couple of days.
Maybe next year we'll see how they do with
Kudos
the
for how good I was.
Yes, we'll invite Corey and Corey to come
I
down for a
thought
match.
he was going to give me kudos for how good I
Kick
did.
Schlagenstein.
Keg Schlagenstein.
Oh,
I don't know what he said, but
So,
okay.
We're not going to worry about it.
Okay.
So everybody always thinks it's gonna be dark, heavy beers. And at FOBAB this year, I mean, it was pretty evident. You've got barrel aged sours
Yeah.
and things like that. So it's good to kind of showcase some other things. Blake's Hard Cider, one of my favorite cider companies.
They paying him?
No, they don't pay me.
Right.
Like, I hope they. I hope
Yeah.
they
They might after this one.
Yeah.
So,
No
so,
if you
Yes.
see this,
so I'm on a tangent. We also have the golf going on in here. Kyle, you lived in Arizona. Why are there holes all over that one cactus?
Because people,
Those are Stevie's.
you know, the saguaro cactus
Yes.
is a federally protected plant.
and
Yes.
they have-
You
but
are
they
not.
love to.
You are not supposed to hit anything into those. You can't even if you have one in your yard at your house. You can't remove it without prior approval because they only grow in the Phoenix area.
There were
Is it
4
plastic
people
golf
in that
balls?
cactus. And holes all over it.
Sometimes when people
it's
have had a
multiple-
few beers and there's a big cactus by a tee box, sometimes they decide to tee off straight at the cactus.
And put a hole in it.
And I mean, it might be a felony at this point.
Well,
I don't know.
Well, we all know the Waste Management Tournament's special.
It's a party.
Felonious
It
cactus
is
a really
it is
solid
one of the
band
best
name.
parties out there.
It
It's
is.
It's more a party than a golf tournament.
All right.
And so that was my last, I promise for now, divergent.
Let's get 2 more beers, gentlemen. Get 2 more beers.
Sorry, Jason.
So the next one is the Saint Cherie from Blake's.
Cherie.
Do you like Blake's?
Oh.
How do you feel about their
yeah.
pepper jam?
I feel like they.
I feel like it's a My Sharona.
Chavo is
My Cherie.
100% my favorite beer.
100%.
So good.
Oh yeah, the pepper jack mango. When you open it, it's just it's delicious.
One from 100% is
Chavo is
0%.
my beer.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what we have is it's not always just dark and heavy beers, right? It's a cider in a barrel aged.
Mm-hmm.
So Saint Cherie is a cherry cider that has been bourbon barrel aged. Now the great thing about this beer,
Oh my!
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, wait.
I don't know if that was on
Hey,
video.
yeah, that's a rinser between.
Yeah, we got to rinse.
I don't know if that was on video, but that was impressive.
That
sir.
just shot down some prop.
now what makes this beer amazing is 1, the flavor profile. 2, it's only 6.9%. For a barrel aged beer, like so as we talked earlier,
Yeah.
not all barrel aged beers are heavy.
Yes.
13, 14, 15%. They are 5, 6, 7.
Sometimes.
Oh, still smells like a cider.
Well, that's good because it is.
Sometimes.
If it smells like a stout,
That's
awkward. Impressive slash.
That's awkward. It smells like stout.
Like, oh, there was something left in that glass.
Yeah,
No, but I
smells
can
like a
smell the
cider.
depth of the cider.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
Yeah.
you smell? It's like it's a deeper, woodier cider.
You know, I think what this does is it really affirms to me how much I'm not a fan of ciders.
Apple cider.
Okay.
I'm just not a cider guy.
So I'm not a cider guy, but
It's
this is,
good. It for a cider. I just
I don't know why we're friends.
and I'm going to disagree with you.
am too.
I'm sexy.
I'm going to tell you that I don't usually like ciders.
Me neither.
But I like this.
Yeah.
I like this a
It,
lot.
it
not
has
bad.
depth. It has depth,
It's not
character, and apple.
But I think once again,
taste that apple.
I could only ever drink this much.
Is there
Really?
apple in it?
Well, that's
it's
No.
cider,
It's
dumbass.
cherry.
Well, no.
It's a cider, dumbass.
Like, hold on.
My bad.
Your question just totally fucked me up. Oh, sorry.
That's the one.
No one else.
Shit.
So, yeah, ciders are apple based.
Well, Mom,
There
Unless
is
they're
cherry.
cider.
ooh.
Most ciders
So it's a valid
are,
question.
but there is cherry infused.
They're apple in this.
Barrel aged.
Cider.
Just a
By definition.
So as you can all see, tasting these beers that are higher ABV has impacted our
impact on our-
behaviors a little bit, you know?
You know?
Well, I did.
I just realized I've been pointing at people on
And
the
they don't
video.
know. They have no
Well,
idea.
but I don't know how Jeff's gonna arrange the videos.
I don't know either.
So I think he could make me point at
That's true.
very different people.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Jeff is over here.
Yes, I am. Yes, I
That's
am.
fair. That is fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. To be fair.
Wow. Pivo.
Here.
Pivo Arctic.
Yeah, we're 2 beers in, but we're not. We're like 10 beers in now, so that's fine.
I got a whole Pivo in and all that we've been tasting.
I'm proud of you.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Last beer is the Santa Monica from Lagunitas.
What was that again?
Don't act.
Pronunciation.
Like, hey, look, like I
Sorry.
barely got that out right
He
the
was trying
first
to roll the
time.
R.
Yeah.
In Santa Monica.
Hey, that could be the thing. How many times did Jeff purr during the episode?
Oh,
No one knows. Even we don't know.
This is a sour. It's a farmhouse ale that's soured and then aged in red wine barrels.
Oh.
So this, I know we talked a lot about imperial stouts, right? Dark beers, things like that. some of my favorite beers are barrel-aged sours. Because you can go back to 1800s.
What's
1700s.
Distill got? Their original barrel aged. Like,
the Saint.
Saint
Dakar.
DeCara.
Yeah,
Saint
Dakar.
DeCara.
That's it.
I never
So,
know how to
Saint
pronounce
DeCara.
it.
That was the first time
But they're
I've been-
delicious.
They're not bad, dude. And I
That
don't
is
like.
their. That is probably one of my absolute favorite barrel-aged sours.
I'm just going back and say that damn cider was good.
That was
And I don't
good.
like ciders.
You rinse out your glass a little.
I'll do that with a
Are you in the
little
health
of this.
department?
Now, what I like about this is you get.
It's only about 8%.
Yeah, it's not heavy. You actually will smell the sour, but you also smell the red wine, right? And you get a little bit of
You got
oakiness.
the-
That's like, I think
Oh,
that's
you
really
for
the thing.
sure smell
I
the
like
red
the
wine.
complexity
Yeah.
from a nice barrel aged sour.
I can't
as
speak for
long
you
as
guys.
it's not enamel melting. Like that's kind of like my line of like
There's a balance.
yes,
I
yeah.
agree.
Balance is the key, and I'm gonna argue that's been the key for so many of the things we've tasted. Is
Yeah.
like the balanced beers are the ones you come back to.
If you were to sit here, I'll tell you this: my favorite barrel-aged beer, regardless of style, is an Oberon.
Okay.
Really?
Okay,
100%.
that's your top of the list.
Top of my list is an Oberon.
Top of your list, barrel aged beer. What's the beer? The one that you think about when you go to bed at night?
I don't.
Okay,
That's
fine.
I
We'll
think it's
let
fucking
you know.
hazy,
Yeah.
Jacob. I think a fucking thick ass hazy.
Yeah.
But if I had to think of a style before bed,
Yep.
it would be like a prop.
Okay. Is there a specific prop that would be like
Oh, this guy right here.
that one right there? Okay.
Smooth,
That's
multiple.
Yeah.
So you don't have to think about when you go to
Complexity.
sleep. But Kyle, what about you?
What's
What?
the barrel aged beer in your whole life? What's the one?
My whole life, I would say, honestly, I wish I could remember the name of it, but there was one at Fobab this year that tasted like a Mounds bar, and I don't even like Mounds bars.
But
But
it
you
was
got
that
the
good.
dark chocolate, you got the coconut, you got
Yep.
the almond. It was delicious.
So for me, I think we are blessed being around here with Goose Island, Distill, White Oak, Triptych. I mean, blessed. But for the uniqueness, it's gonna be, and I have brain freeze on the brewery. But back home in Buffalo, it's a sponge candy barrel aged stout. And sponge candy is a special kind of like it's an excellent candy, and it's hard to describe, but it's just they hit it on point.
Yeah.
I know the brewery starts with the letter R, and I'm just totally farting
Everyone
out.
out there, Google breweries
Google
with an R.
Resurgence.
Got
Got it. Nope,
Northeast.
it's Resurgence.
Resurgence. All right.
Yep.
I
it's
already
Resurgence.
go.
know why Jacob's asking this question though, because he's had his number one, his holy grail.
Oh yeah, well, but it's fine. I can say that for next episode.
There's no shame
Your
in
number one barrel
We
aged?
gotta find one.
I do have a holy grail.
What's
your
the Holy
Holy
Grail?
Yeah.
Coconut Vibes version 2 from Shared out of St. Louis.
See,
Okay,
that's
there it
great.
is. All right.
That was I had that. That was
Shared still open?
I don't know if it's still
I don't
on.
think so.
So I will say that I'm more of an adjunct lover
Yeah.
than not when it comes to barrel age.
Yeah.
When it comes to regular beer, I am not an adjunct lover.
Right, yeah,
Which is so.
But I think the treatment of an adjunct on the canvas that is a barrel aged beer, it can hold so much more.
So much more.
I would
Right.
agree.
The complexities.
I would agree.
Yes. There's so much more you can do with that because if you put that same amount of an adjunct into a
can't.
wheat beer,
You gotta go
or
to
no,
it-
no,
it-
you
it-
can't.
it is
You're
you lose balance, right? You then just it's not
Yeah.
it's not a
You
good product.
see,
And-
Wow.
people are taking a French press, putting their own whatever they want, Reese's peanut butter cups, fucking Mounds in the
Yep.
bottom,
Yep.
put the stout over the top.
So
Yeah,
and so
so-
6 hours later, you got your own.
I was
fucking-
at a bottle shop in the Chicago suburbs, and we were French pressing Goose Island on breakfast cereal.
Dude,
We
My-
did,
do anything.
we did peanut butter Captain Crunch, and we French pressed a
Oh.
Goose Island. It was like a 20
2018 or 2019 Bourbon County onto peanut butter Captain
So, my first foray into that
Crunch.
was
Phenomenal.
Christmas, probably like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. My uncle, we French pressed Tucson and Bourbon County
Yep.
onto blackberries,
Oh shit, yeah.
and I like that. I was like, that's insane.
I bought a French press just for that. He's like, you
Barrel aged
different kind of
to
coffee?
electric boogaloo.
I beer.
I mean, I'll also add, there's a reason that they do it professionally. You don't throw 2 Snickers, 4 peanut butter cups, and fucking whatever else in a 16-ounce.
What are all the candy bars?
I like, she's like, oh, you drink a little too much last night? I'm like, no.
How many gummies were involved?
This is about beer. Yeah, she's trying to blame the beer. I was like, no, it's the 4 candy bars I put into one.
100%.
You still consume 4 candy bars.
Well, not really.
Well, no, there was a good bunch of good stuff at the bottom.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say you could have
may or may
eaten
not have
this.
spooned out some of it.
Well, gents, we made it through all the bottles.
We did it.
And we're all still upright.
And
Proud of
that
us.
is some good stuff. I think we, we had a decent run down our history, for better or for worse.
I think it was a good run.
It was a
I
cool,
think it was
it
good.
was a cool look back at a
Well,
lot.
what's the coolest part for me is how well we've progressed.
Yes.
Go to the table. You
Well, like
little
we've
about.
always talked about, it's
No, you're
refinement,
Yes.
right, and evolution.
Yeah. And then, we've learned we need to get some more locals for part 2 because they deserve it.
Yeah.
Wow to Triptych, wow to Three Floyds and
Bourbon County.
That
Bourbon County, but
Goose Island.
I mean,
Island slaps.
those are just some of the best. And Jason, great job also providing some alternate barrel-aged products because it doesn't all have to be high ABV. It doesn't all have to be bourbon.
There's many options.
Yeah.
There's a lot of complexities and a lot of things you can do, and I think this was a little bit fun.
That sour was one of my favorites at the end.
It was a good way to finish.
At the end, everything was your favorite.
No.
So I'm just going to sign us off real quick. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you
It was a
guys.
great
Thanks, guys. I
time.
got pee.
Pat, Kyle, thank you. Pat's got a
I'm coming
pee.
back up.
He's coming back, though, and we look forward to seeing you next time.
Part 2.
I hope you found the trivia answer because it is out there.
It's
It is out
somewhere.
there. It
It's
is
out
in
there.
there.
Yeah,
It
we
is
don't
in
know
there.
where
All right,
We
peace
don't
out,
know yet.
everybody. Cheers.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.